Hi everyone. Today's video is a bit of a different one. I saw a video yesterday that Cyndi with Siegle Media did, and to be honest, it shook me, and I wanted to talk about it a little bit and show a little bit of a clip of her video. I'll go ahead and link her video in the description of mine and probably the first comment also, so please go ahead and watch the original and subscribe to her channel and mine if you would. Okay, well, this is what happened. She was on a shore excursion that she bought through a Royal Caribbean ship. She was on Serenade of the Seas, and this happened in Grand Bahama Island. Okay, the name of the shore excursion was Maxie's Beach Club Access. So, like I said, she bought this through the ship. She went over to the property. She's a YouTuber, so she was filming and trying to do like a little video, you know, this is what is going on at this beach club, and this is what it looks like, and these are the amenities, and basically would have ended up publicizing it for this beach club, giving them some free publicity. Well, she was walking around filming and shows on her video that there was somebody that started yelling at her saying, "Hey, what are you doing? You can't film. It's illegal." And it turned out that the guy admitted that he was afraid she was like from the shore excursion team on one of the cruise lines and was kind of like spying to make sure that everything was okay and they still wanted to work together. So basically he was afraid that, you know, something was going on that he didn't want filmed. That's the crux of it. So she shows on her video that she explained, "No, I'm a YouTuber. I work for myself. I was just, you know, filming your property." And then he goes, "Oh, well, you know, make sure you give me a good review." And she said it seemed like it was okay after that. So she went about the rest of her day. And this is the scary part. She was going back to the bus at the end of the excursion to go back to the ship with her daughter. And it was just her and her daughter walking through this, like between the buildings to get to the parking lot. And the guy came up and reached out and grabbed her camera and said, "Give me your camera." And she said, "No, I'm not giving you my camera." And he's like, "No, you don't understand. You are going to give me your camera, and I want your microphone too." So basically, he was so afraid of being filmed that he tried to steal her camera. Well, first he tried to intimidate her to get her to stop filming. Then he tried to steal her camera before she left the property. And totally threatened her, saying, "You know, what are you going to do? You're in the Bahamas. You're not home. No one's going to come help you." Well, I mean, I don't really think that that's the case, and the fact is he was trying to intimidate the heck out of her. Luckily, someone else walked down the path and he stopped, and she got on the bus and went back to the ship. So she said she did go right to the shore excursion desk, tell them what happened, and so hopefully that will get, you know, up the chain, because obviously this is not a place that any of the cruise lines should be working with if the owner is going to behave that way. Okay, so I just wanted to say I'm really glad that Cyndi and her daughter are fine, and she got to keep her camera, and everything turned out okay. But man, is that a totally scary situation. So hopefully this will get escalated up the chain, and the cruise ships will stop working with this guy, because something shady was going on. So here is a little clip of her explaining the incident, and please go ahead and subscribe to her channel and to mine as well if you will. And just remember, please be safe. Happy cruising.
By ourselves, we're walking up the path to go past the beach club to where the parking was. All of a sudden, Maxie comes up to me, stops in front of me, reaches out, grabs my camera that was in my hand,
and say, "Give me your camera."
And I was like, "Give you my camera?" I'm like, "I'm not giving you my camera. This is my camera." And he's like, Yeah, he's like,
No, I'm telling you to give me your camera. Give me your camera.
and I had a microphone on.
And he said, and I want your microphone as well.
I'm like, oh, well, you're not taking my camera, and you're certainly not taking my microphone too. And he's like,
I'm not asking you for it. I'm telling you, demanding that you give me your camera and your microphone now.
I'm like, well, I'm not doing that. He's like,
you're not doing it? You think you're not doing that? Really? He said, why don't